They say my hunger's a problem. They tell me to cut my appetite. They say I can keep myself from trying a bite of every bait in sight. They wish your patience a virtue. They tell me gluttony's a sin. But my desire is bottomless. I wanna slit your throat and eat till I get sick. The slaughter's on. I'd love to see you come undone and satisfied until I've got you flayed alive. So grab a plate, have a taste, check away on ocean's way. I'm still preying on the butcher's vein. To trust you up in pretty patterns. Oh, to dress your flesh up with the works. Perfectly portioned by a dagger, serving the finest leftover dessert. Why would I desecrate a carcass? Oh, why let the offal go to waste? It's love that guides my cleaver with such tenderness. A perfect strike, you'll fix the horror on your face.
Been trapped in a dreamscape, feels like forever. Missing my shot.
My Zane's getting better.
Can't open your mind. Take a look in every corner, see what I can find. Let's make an agreement. Forget the semantics. Now let me get up to some dream demon in my mind. Welcome to a world full of horrors. Anything can happen. Just imagine if you hadn't had to happen on the journal that you opened. If you're such a stupid. Wait, what'd I say? Forget you heard that. I'm not great with names. I'll just stick to shade. Shooting star, pine tree, question mark, six finger. Wait, you don't know it? I won't give it away. Just take my hand and watch your whole world slip away.
An equilateral deceiver in charge of your mind. You're better off if you don't try to fight it. Deep in your brain, just like a fever, you're in quite the bind. You still be safe acting up in it.
Say goodbye to the real world, my little shooting star. Gotta run those seats to the carnival. Now watch things get bizarre. There's nothing but confusion. Reality's an illusion. Say the word in your mind. Shake my hand, let me into your mind. The name's Bill, and it's time to pay up. Now I got another universal volts to corrupt. I'm made of pure energy, chaos incarnate. Gotten so close to succeeding, but started he foiled my plan. Now he's on an adventure. Oregon's famous inventor, based out of commission. I'll have to come up with another assistant, or maybe his brother. I need to find somebody dumb. That'll work. You're adorable. Anyway, now reality is hanging on the tiniest of threads.
She was like easy people, but him and you and I could do was he had his own secret sauce with load and break the law. I was there hungry, but think right up this good could be. If we could bring it all, so just sit that people like me, that care for people like me. I am the girl who aren't just the box that descended from me from up above. They come down and they spin them around till they feed in the ground like hand in glove. Sometimes it seems that the moon walks is fine and the lines will be form as they fall. Then I see that I have misunderstood. I should look at much it up to roll. Can I have a long one, please? Why must these infonoblocks freeze? I am the girl who aren't just the blocks that continue to fall from up above. Come us complete when the workers unite, a collective regime of peace and love. I work so hard in arranging the blocks, but the landlord and taxman greets me dry. But the workers will rise, we will not compromise.
In 1945, among the Jews who were left alive, there came a visionary man who turned his wrath into a plan. Abba Kovner was his name. As a partisan, he earned his fame. He once was a Vilna rebel Jew, a poet warrior through and through. He met some surviving ghetto fighters. Zionists and socialists conspired. They gathered in a Lublin flat and round the kitchen table sat. They gave themselves a Hebrew name, and with this word they did proclaim that Vengeance is what God would will were there a God, and so they'd kill
6 million Germans.
You might say it was insane,
6 million Germans.
that it was misdirected pain.
6 million Germans.
They didn't want the war to end.
6 million Germans.
They wanted one thing, Nakam revenge.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. It's a cool place, and they say it gets colder. You're bundled up now, wait till you get older. But the media men beg to differ, judging by the hole in the satellite picture. The ice we skate is getting pretty thin. The water's getting warm, so you might as well swim. My world's on fire.